Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Lee Boone, and I just wanted to take the time to share with you what I'm sharing from the 15K formula. It's probably better for you to get the 15K formula because it'll do more justice than I can give you. But I'm definitely going to try to share it. But it's obviously like a game of telephone. I'm not. It's going to be a little bit watered down from what you would learn from Dave Wood himself. The story about Dave Wood is, and you'll learn this about him once you're on the inside, is Dave Wood was homeless and he lived in a van, and his story starts there. And it is very, very compelling. And no matter how many times he tell it, the story just continues to stay compelling because of the things that he went through. Okay. And when you have a story to tell, which we all do, you'll understand that your story has power too. But let me just go ahead and I want to show you in the next 90 days what you need to do when you come in on the inside when you click the link below. Okay? The first thing that you need to do is you need to blog at least once daily for 90 days straight. And I'm not talking a lot of work. I'm just saying 300, 500 words, 750 words, 1,000, whatever you want to do, but you want to blog daily. And when you blog daily, we can get into the intricacies about what you need to blog about and how you need to blog, but you need to make sure that you're creating value. You need to make sure that you have an intention of what you're trying to convey to the reader. That's what you want to do. No matter what it's about, you want to make sure that you ask yourself this question: what is the outcome and the purpose of this blog? You need to know who you're talking to. And you need to know what do they want. And you need to know what their problem is in correlation to your story. All right. So the second thing that you need to understand and do is you need to, like I said, and I alluded to it a little bit earlier, as I said, write value-based blog posts every day for 90 days, twice a day. Okay. So that's really kind of the first thing you need to do. But that correlates into what you need to do daily. 300, 500 words. A lot of the apps that we have on our smartphones allows us to be able to blog from verbally speaking it. It's really, really easy to do. But that content stays out there and it constantly can generate, which I can get into later, a cash cow for you. All right. The second thing is to reinvest at least 20% of the profits that you make back from blogging into your business. Now, you can do this with solo ads. You can do this with banners, pay-per-clicks, pay-per-views. There's a lot of different things that you can learn in the system like 15K Formula, and you can learn in other places in Empower Network that will teach you exactly what to do, who, what, when, where, why, and how. So there's no guesswork. You can just take massive action. Okay. Another thing that you want to learn to do, and another thing that you must implement to do rather, is you want to do something live every week. This is something that I wasn't doing, but this is something that I vow that I will be doing, and you will be seeing that when I'm doing it. So you want to do something live every week. Live what? Do a live conference call. Do a live training. A live Google Hangout where you're inviting people on your list and training them on something and tell them, and then give them a call to action, get them to buy. So you're sharing and training on something that you're learning. And then what you're doing is you're blogging about it. So you're intaking information. So you're learning about things, and we have things like the 15K Formula, the Costa Rica Intensive, we have the Inner Circle. We're talking about all of those wonderful tools that we have where we're learning game-changing information, powerful information that's changing our lives, helping us to earn $100,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month, and those types of things. And the results are not typical. But then again, you're not typical, because if you were typical, you wouldn't be here. So if you would just do the things that you need to do and learn and apply what you need to apply, you'll always have something to talk about. So the formula for that is to constantly feed yourself, and then constantly you need to regurgitate that back out to people. They'll find value in that, and then they'll want to plug into you. So when it's time to do these hangouts or live conference calls or live trainings, then what you can understand is that people are going to find value in what you're sharing because you find value in what you're getting and how you're using it and how it's working for you. Okay? But you can't do this without being an excellent communicator with your list. So we could get into that later. Most of the people, most of the high ticket price items that you make are going to come from your live, from your live conference calls or Google Hangouts or whatever the case may be every week. And you want to basically make sure that you're conscientious about not doing things during the time where there is a hangout going on with one of our leaders or a conference call. Make sure it's at a specific time every week, just for an hour, maybe an hour before the call, preferably Monday. Who knows? Okay. And then this is something that I really, really think that you need to definitely get in your head and you need to do, and that is try your best to listen to audio every single day. Things like the Inner Circle. You can listen to those things. These are people that are making $50, $60, $70, $100, $150,000 a month, and they're sharing insight on how you can do it too. You take that information and don't hold it for yourself. To be a blessing, we're channels. So we have to learn to channel ourselves as a blessing. So you don't, of course you can't share everything that you learn. It's better to get on the inside and go ahead and click that link. And then you can get a blogging platform for $25 and that's it. And get on the inside and get the information and then learn how to grow your business from home. But you're generating that information, you're processing that information, and then you're taking massive action and you're sharing it in your blog post. You're sharing it in your email campaigns. You're doing those types of things and you're building value with people and you're injecting your personality and your ways and mannerisms and whatnot and yourself into that. So after you do that, then the process and the cycle, now you got a work pattern. So now you're listening and you're writing and you're running a weekly training call. And then the next week you're listening and you're writing and you're running a weekly training call. And then you're listening and then you're writing and then you're running a weekly training call. And the cycle is going to continue and your money's going to come in continuation as well. Okay? So I wanted to make sure that you get that. Again, if you want to be on the inside, look. Click the link below. There's a video. It'll explain our 3 simple formula solution to helping you understand how you can make money from home realistically and how we can get you on a path in the next 90 days to make $1,000 every single day by doing the things that we teach you to do. So I'll see you on the inside. This is Lee Boone. Take it easy.